What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Yulita Dawn, aka Harlem Dawn, and today we are going to learn the Qismah spell from Qismah for the School of Death. Got this little tooltip here. I know you're engaged in a critical errand, and many clamor for your attention, but when time permits, I have something that merits discussion. Alright, that's what she said. Let's get into it.
Excellent. Though I hesitate to distract from your mission, I believe I've discovered a spell that might aid in your efforts. As you know, Mirage has a long and troubled history. There were times when the entire world was nearly wiped out. Though such events were not pretty, there was power in them. To recreate one on a smaller scale could be helpful, but I lack one ingredient. Bring me the fossilized locust jar from the old Motaman cave near Caravan, and then we shall together gain an advantage over our enemies.
Alright. I've never done this quest before. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in this game. Alright, on PC I stopped at Safaria, and I got back into this game with the console release. Alright. Oh, we're looking at the wrong quest. Duh. We gotta go to Mirage. Alright, I'm a little over leveled for this quest, not by too much. I'm level 126. Alright. I just unlocked the spell quest, which requires us to go to Mirage. I was already 118 by the time I got to Mirage. So like, it took me a while to get here, but we're here now. I feel like this spell would have helped throughout this world. I also just finished all of Winter Tusk. Really wanted that Divide spell, but it's probably not even all that good. For multiple enemies, at least.
Yet another archaeologist? This treasure is too valuable for a museum. Besides, it was my ancestors who left it. At least I think. Either way, I am a pirate, and I am taking it. All of it.
Alright, looks like we got a death boss. I've been experimenting with my spell decks lately. I'm not running a lot of blades because at this point in the game, like, mobs don't even let you blade up. They don't like it. Well, it depends on what school you go against. Definitely don't blade against myth enemies. So I've just been running Frenzy. I'm using myth spells right now. I'm weaved into Storm, but I think these have some really good synergy. Like this one in particular, Cyclops Path B. Let's get into the fight so I could talk about this. I'm not putting prisms in because in this world, death enemies resist death, or they resist life and they're boosted to death, some shit like that. It's really weird. So fuck the prism, we're just gonna strike, to be honest. Let's see. Alright, we didn't get a Frenzy. We don't have a Shad Diff for a strike anyways, so we gotta wait for that. This is pre-patch strike too. Console's not fully updated. So we're a little behind on that. We're gonna keep that sharpened blade in case we draw our other Death Blade. Let's put an epic on that. I don't see us using Troll. We're probably not gonna use this. He only has 8,000 health. That's not crazy at all. I think I have Satyrs in my treasure card deck. I don't really use treasure cards, to be honest. Except for like special fights like Yevgeny or something and Castle Darkmoor. You gotta run those convictions, you know? Speaking of Castle Darkmoor, I'm gonna show you guys my gear afterwards, but I'm basically running a full Darkmoor set, except the boots. I bought these boots from the bazaar. It's the chrysalis boots. Alright, let's see. We got a 70% on the shadow gauge. We're probably not going to get it next round. We might get it the round after. So we're going to wait for that. We're going to pass. And then we're going to frenzy the next round. Alright, we drew a reshuffle. We should get a shadow pip next round. So we're going to frenzy, strike. Then we can hit him. We have options. We can hit him with a scarecrow. I can poison spam him, which I probably might do that. I'm gonna do that, I think. It's pip efficient too. Ooh, we also got Deer Knight. So let's strike. We keep the purge just in case they want to throw some weaknesses at us. This is for pierce purposes, the strike right here. Because I didn't look up this boss beforehand. I don't know if he resists death or life. It's backwards in this world, like I said. Alright, usually I don't like two spells of the same kind in my hand, but we're gonna spam this guy, to be honest. Wait. Oh, we didn't draw a Cyclops. Alright, we'll just hit him with the Scarecrow. Because what I started doing recently, and by recently I mean like yesterday, I hit him with a DOT spell, and then I use Cyclops, Path B, and it puts 2 death traps on them. So that's what I do instead of using blades now. Because I'm tired of going against bosses that take your blades away. You know, it's annoying having to take out your spells every other fight. Oh yeah, he's almost dead. We can literally just spam him now. $900 with the initial hit, pretty good. Oh yeah, he's cooked.
Have bested me today, Wayfarer. These treasures are yours. There will always be another day, however. You'd be wise to watch your back.
Alright, that was actually a really easy fight.
You search the treasure chest and find the fossilized locust jar. It's fragile to the touch, but it carries a heavy sense of doom.
Alright, I should have put a mark there, but whatever. I don't even know where my mark goes. On PC, you can literally hover over it, but on console, I guess, like, there's no way to know. Oh! I accidentally clicked it, okay. Hey, well now I know where it's at. Alright, hold up. Alright, we're here.
Well done, understudy. This is precisely what I needed to conjure a small plague. Such magics are volatile, however. I will keep control. You will wield it through me. This Qismah's plague spell will summon me, and then I will call down the plague on your enemies. Use it sparingly.
Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the easiest spell quest I've ever done. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I feel like all the older spell quests had you do a bunch of shit. And I'm pretty sure on PC this spell is different. I'm pretty sure it's weaker if you don't combine it. So we're gonna have to abuse this before console gets updated, alright? I'm gonna show you guys my gear. Running Mali hat, Malistaire robe. Oh, I'm running the Malistaire boots. The Chrysalis boots are better, but I don't have the better one. This is the Chrysalis wand. I don't have the best at aim, but this is what I'm running. I'm using Storm Weaving, Pierce Jewels, and some accuracy, even though I'm not using storm spells right now. We don't have the best amulet, but I got one that gave me a Death Blade. Alpha and Omega Ring. I'm not sure if this is the best one, but it's up there for the level I'm at. And my pet, I got a healing pet with Spellproof and Pain Giver. I do have a Death Dealer jewel, but I need to level my pet up, of course. Got this deck with the extra pip, the Death Pip conversion, which comes in handy sometimes. Alright, so that's what I'm running. I'm gonna show you guys this spell, alright?